Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. A.J. Pollock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ketel Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jake Lamb standing in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Dahl.
And he takes ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Owings down on the ground. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman number 44.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Blackmon, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Story into shallow left, and that's the third out. Here's Nolan Arenado. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Third baseman.
Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Mark Reynolds. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. In is Gerardo Parra, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Trevor Story, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Marte gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Standing in, Michael Saunders. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Nick Hundley. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Chris Owings. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is... Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
LeMahieu.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Marte ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Low for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Fielder number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Riding in once again, Mark Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. The relay. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. And they've pushed the lead up to 4. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. In now, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 11.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. At the plate, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Gonzalez has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And a ball 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reynolds will range over to make the catch just beyond. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And that misses ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And another foul ball. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close. close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One
The
out.
batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ.
In the air now, out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie
The center
Blackmon
fielder,
now.
number 19,
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Blackmon.
Lays off 1-0. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parra will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first
Now
out.
batting,
Into the box now, Michael Saunders comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second, and they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So digging in now,
5.
Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So stepping in, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's Mark Reynolds. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. high in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Martinez over to his left. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready for another chance. David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Arenado will make the catch. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
DJ.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 19.
Striding in, Charlie Blackman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Owings to his left. He's there. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Carlos Gonzalez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Hitter, Michael
now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Into the box now, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fly ball heading for the alley. Gonzalez giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the... Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. In is Gerardo Parra. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jake Lamb standing in now. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jake Lamb.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air out to right. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Carlos Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the